Hey there viewers, our topic for today's video is blockchain is a technology based on virtualized decentralization networks with information blocks. Every day you hear about blockchain technology, Bitcoin, ICO, Ethereum, but do you understand what blockchain cryptocurrencies and smart contracts are? How does it all works on the first place? How can blockchain can be used in businesses? How will blockchain change the world? This video is intended to answer all these questions. Blockchain is a technology based on virtualized decentralized networks with information blocks. When you add any information in the network, you add it to all computers on the network. But if another user on this network adds this information and creates a new block after you cannot modify your block. However, you can edit your block if you edit it from all the computers on the network and only make the send changes for a moment. It makes blockchain one of the best technology for saving and structuring information. Blockchain technology is disrupted across multiple blocks centers that can ensure security against attacks on critical hardware and network devices. That means other users of the network can read and validate the information they keep to being open source is that it cannot save written data without the majority of blockchain network users. The next main blockchain reason is a lack of central data center. Instead of running a big data center, you can store your information into a decentralized network where any user can read, test, and automate any of your actions. Blockchain technology operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which means faster blockchain-based transactions. When you send a transaction to a traditional bank, it can take several days for it to be completely settled. This is due to the protocols in bank transfer software, as well as the fact that financial institutions are the only open during business hours. You also have financial institutions in different time zones around the world, which delays processing time, but that's not about blockchain. This advantage is a consequence of network decentralization. Instead of holding a third party to process data, the stakeholders decide to control each other and decline what to do next. For example, the inability to reach an 80% consensus on the update tied to the Bitcoin block lies in the fact that more than 4 months ago it was necessary to develop one currency into two separate currencies, Bitcoin and Bitcoin in Cash. As you remember, blockchain allows you to make transactions without the need for a third party, usually a central bank or server because the middleman is absent. You don't need to keep it. This allows you to eliminate impressive expense items. How can we be sure that the last blockchain element is still intact and never forget? When a blockchain is created and filled with information, miners will take it through the process. They take the information in the block and apply a mathematical formula, turning it into something else, a hash function. Hash short and include letters and numbers in first type with random consistency. The hash will be stored with the block at the end of the string. Any subsequent hash function will contain all previous hash values. Hash is a number of property. It's easy to create a hash from a data collection like the Bitcoin block, but it is practically impossible to find the data just by looking at the hash function. And although it is easy to create a hash function from a large amount of data, each hash function is unique. If you change just one token in a Bitcoin block, its hash function will change completely. Allowing access only with the permission of central people will full compliance with the keys and allow us to adjust availability and maintain availability confidently of medical records. People related to health will create their own network increase with the number of new patients, insurance companies doctors, and health workers. And it will reduce the chance of fraudulent payments, transaction, medical services. Seriously, compromise not only the security of particular users, but also weakening national security with a large scale of attacks. In most countries, defense equipment is managed both at the development side of this device and from large control centers, posing a major threat in terms of concentrated attack on one of the centers. Blockchain technology will create an inviolable network with management. Also, many government agencies continues to process 70% of paper-based information, including information on citizens and smart contracts, and our computer protocol intended to facilitate digital verification of enforcement of negotiations or contract performance. Smart contract enables reliable transactions without the need for a third party. The answer is quite simple: to maximize the rational use of energy generated. They started using blockchain technology to see how much energy is consumed, at what time, etc. In short, there are many opportunities with blockchain technology and its enormous potential to improve the quality of service delivery that improves the security and integrity of data at the same time. Transactions, fully accounting data are just the first steps towards a better and more sustainable digital and digital world. Well, that was all from us into this video. If you like the video, then please hit the subscribe button and keep watching Payment Win for interesting videos.